What are we doing today, Beth?
Today we're making a video of what our house is right now compared to what it's going to be like when we do the renovation. So Monday, they're supposed to come and do some demo, which means they're going to tear up some stuff. So I thought that it would be interesting for people to see what it was before and see what it is after. This is the before video.
Before what?
Before they tear the house apart. So where are we going?
Let you cool off because there's a storm coming.
This is my Harper. Hello, my name's Harper. Harley Davidson. The new renovation is going to have a concrete porch. This one's wood. Be pretty good size. Look, they already got the building permit up there on the window. I didn't even see that. Okay, so all this is going to get demolished, I guess. I tried to get people to come get it and dig it up, but didn't nobody want it first. So this fence will be gone right here, the front part. From here over, there'll be 16 foot. About 16 foot over. There'll be, I think it comes to about right here. All the way that way will be a extension of our living room and a new master bath with a master closet and bathroom. It'll be really nice. And then that whole wall will come down. Of course, all the sides will be gone. Whole new roof configuration. It pretty much won't even look the same as it does now. So let's go inside and we'll show you what walls are going to be tore down. This is a solid concrete block house. Built in 1965. The door's locked. Okay. Hi, Stevie.
Hi.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to our house. This entire wall will be gone. This entire wall will be gone. 16 foot out that direction, and I think 16 or 20 foot that direction will be added. Space for the living room. Now, the kitchen's going to stay the same, but probably right through here, the flooring's going to change. It's going to be probably like a country vinyl flooring. Okay, so this hallway will be gone. The only thing that will be here is this wall and this bathroom. It's a mess. I don't know what they'll do about this electrical. This wall will be gone. That window will be covered up. There'll be French doors here. French doors here, overlooking our new back porch that we will soon have also, where you can see our lovely pool out there. These closets will be gone, this whole wall. Now remember, I said this house is solid concrete.
What's this room going to wind up being?
This is going to be like a breezeway type little den area. And like I said, there'll be double French doors here. Be able to see the pool finally. Right here will be a bedroom that goes into our new master suite. That window will be gone.
The bedroom suite will be out there.
Yeah. Clouds on the ceiling. I painted those. I painted everything in this room actually. One time. Oh look, there's a, what do you call that? A lollipop flower on the door.
So that wall.
This, when you walk out, look, this wall.
None of this will
totally
exist.
You will walk into the living room. So the living room is gonna be wide open. Oh, a brand new, beautiful front door. It'll be a big door with windows encasing it on top and down the sides. Sheetrock, probably gonna just do the walls in white, keep the floors light, sort of like a wood color. But that's where we're at right now, and stay tuned because it's gonna change very quickly. There you go. How that sound? That sound like a moron?
gonna start this video like we started the one at the beginning of the video. We're taking a little ride on the golf cart, and it's been about 6 months, almost to the day, since we started this project.
Yep. 6 long months.
6 long months. And so we're gonna show the progress as we pull into the house, just like we did at the beginning of the video. We have literally been working on this video for 6 months. All right.
Almost 6 months.
So we're gonna try to.
Not quite finished with every single thing.
It's not 100% finished, but
it should be finished in a few days.
yeah. So we're gonna try to recreate the front.
Pretty.
So this is what we're pulling into now. All right. All right, give us a tour, Beth.
Okay, where did we start last time? So the last time we started, we were gonna walk over here and show you the new part of the house. This is the new part of the house.
And that was, what was there? A big gate and
There
a
was
backyard?
A gate over to where this new grass ends. Now there's a new gate back there. So we took this fence down, opened this side yard up.
And how much of this is new?
This whole side of the house, about 750 something square foot.
Walk over there to where the old house stopped.
So the old house went to here.
Right
It's
there.
all new.
All right, let me, okay, the front porch is all new. Yard is all new.
Pay attention to this because this is what's to keep the porch from getting messed up from the.
We're about 97% finished. There's just a few more details.
We started out with vinyl flooring.
No
Did
final
not
form.
work out good for an old house, new house mesh. Had a lot of air pockets, had a lot of pops and noise on the floor, so we took the old floor out, put a new
Porcelain
tile
floor in.
Looks like the old one did. This was where our living room once was. And that way. Since then we have taken our old island out. We are getting a new island. But that's another story. That's another story. But anyways, this was our bedroom right here. This out here was a old rickety, don't pay no attention to this, Jen. So this was a wall, a concrete wall, because remember this house was all block. There was a window there. This was a wall, solid wall. This was solid wall.
And that's the wall right there.
Was a window here.
And this is the wall that you humped on.
No.
Yeah, it was. Hump on it again and show.
No, not.
Hump on that wall right there.
Shut up. Anyways, this was a concrete wall. It was knocked down. It's now an entryway. This is our HVAC system. Closet here. Again, we're not finished completely with the flooring, but this is our bedroom. Again, this is all new. Got the TV up already. You see that? Look out the, show them the view out the back to the pool. That's new too because we had to have the yard leveled and we put a little retaining wall up and put new sod down. So it's a beautiful barn door, which I absolutely love. The granite top on it. This was built by Wade Green, Green's Sawmill, Green's Cabinetry built this. He does wonderful work. He's building us some more things as we speak. We've got stuff in here because they took windows out, or screens out to crawl out the windows to get out of the house from the tile. We still don't have our bathroom done, and we don't have our toilet room done, but that's coming. What else do we do?
Let's go out back and show the back of the house.
So this is the back of the house now, and we put a little Had to put a retaining wall up here because they had to dig this out a little bit to get the house level.
Still waiting on the water to get connected to this side of the house.
The water people, they'll be here tomorrow. In a few days. Stephen built this, so we don't have that chain link fence to worry about, and the dogs don't go all the way to the front. They stay in the back. There's our lovely doggies. There's our people. And then we plan on in the future meshing this to this, but right now this is how it's going to end for now. And then of course we got all new siding. The whole house was resided. Beautiful siding.
Still left some wiring, still left to do.
Yeah.
They're going to be finishing all this up this week. This is the last week of construction.
But that's where we're living. I want to show them the side bed out front. My thing is building flower beds and making things pretty, as you can see. We built a raised planter box there.
That window unit's going to be gone in a couple of days.
Yeah,
We won't need it any longer.
Stuff here. We put that little fence there. It's not really a fence. It's just to keep people from jumping off the end of the porch, taking a shortcut.
All right.
Anyways, that's where we're ending it. Get that beautiful mailbox.
Tell everybody thank you for watching.
Enjoy the video. Again, it's Deep South Builders.
Enterprise, Alabama.
Hey, how you doing?